Lord's ODI will be Rohit's last ODI. That's what the verdict seems to be after the second ODI took place. The ODI series is tied 1-1 between India and England. Both the teams have kicked off their World Cup preparations. I mean, India had already played a series before this as well. It's the second series where they're trying to find out the combination they want to take to the World Cup. And this match was a huge. I hope it is a one-off. I mean, their ODI form had been good in the past, but I think India just gone through some bad period right now. They lost 6 out of 7 T20 matches, and this ODI series also they got their first loss. So I'm not sure what really is happening. Is it the law of averages that is uh, right now India is facing the consequences of, or you know, I know it's just poor cricket being played by these teams. Anyways, welcome back on our channel. We have Srihan back with us.
Yes, big fan. I'm a guest appearance. Some people are saying the IPL was my last appearance on the channel as well. I had to come out and shut those rumors down as well today. Fun fact: I was supposed to come back in for the fifth T20 only, but Sir over here wasn't recording, and I also let it go. Last ODI, he forgot to tell that he was recording, and I missed it.
Anyways,
He's,
both
he's,
of us are back at it. Let's get straight
This
at
is
it.
this is Gautam Gambhir. This is Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma, guys.
Anyways, let's get right at it. When you look at the match, India was put to bat first. They did look like they were getting off a good start. I mean, Shubman Gill was good, looking in good
Yeah.
touch. He looked to continue his good form with the bat. He was piling on the runs. He scored 80 last match, but unfortunately had to be I'm sorry, had to be retired hurt because of some cramps and whatnot. But this time he got the start. But again, you could make out from the reaction on his face when he got it out himself. It explained volumes of the way he got out. I mean, when a set battle like that, the captain himself, when he's leading the charge, he would really want to. Uh, go big, score the amount of runs, set the platform for the rest of the team to follow. Uh, I mean, if you look at Shuman Gill right now, right, it was the template that I mean, I'm talking about how he's batting. Is the template that Rohit Sharma used to follow when he was a captain. If you look at the 2023 World Cup as well, Rohit Sharma used to go all berserk, giving him his opening partner, which was Shubman Gill, that extra time to settle in, ease in into the innings, but make sure that they have enough runs on the board where the rest of the batsmen can continue. I mean, they do not really, for them, the 50s and the hundreds are not matter as much more than that start that they're giving. Rohit Sharma had a lot of 30s, 40s, and that one odd 70, 80 run innings in that span. And this is exactly what Shubman Gill has been doing. The only difference is Shubman Gill has more conversion at this period. You've seen him hit a couple of more 50s than Rohit Sharma did in that in during his captaincy stint. But again, and if you look at this innings, I mean, how good was it to see our beloved king back amongst the runs? I mean,
He's too good, bro. He's too good.
until he
So
got out,
every time these
he
guys
looked
come out, I have one
flawless.
tension.
Uh,
I have one tension going on. But I remember, I remember, like last time in Australia, the pain every fan had to go through in those first two ODIs, seeing Kohli go out like that. And the third ODI, yes, he came back with 50, and Rohit also had 100. Those are the kind of knocks we would expect of these two players because we know their caliber and whatnot. But we also have to take into fact. I'm not saying either of them should be out of the T20 ODI World Cup squad. But right now, the Rohit situation, the way he was batting, I think until Gill was there, I was like okay with it because the only point which was important was that he was on the other end. That's all I would mind. But when you have a stat line like 26 or 47, and you know the situation, with the selectors and the coach and whatnot, that's something you will be alarmed at. Now, I'm not saying next ODI he won't play well. I'm not saying that. But if he doesn't play well, uh, I don't think selectors will be
Yeah,
looking into mentioning him. At least,
there was also
at
this
least he might
rumor.
not start. He might
There's
not start.
also this rumor that the best performing player or players in this series almost seal their spot in the World Cup, and the worst performing players in this series are not going to find a place. I don't know how much of it is
Mhm.
true. It can be as well. I mean, I'm
But
not going to
yeah, I
lie,
mean
but
that's one thing. Sure, why not? But I think besides Bumrah, no, when I look at that pace attack, when you have Shivam Dube as your other pacer, like
it is very
that's something that's
concerning.
kind of
It
alarming.
is very
That
concerning. I mentioned this before as well. I do not know what is going on in the selector's head when they drop some of those players, some of those stalwarts who have proved themselves in this
yeah,
format
exactly.
before, and they continue to do so. I still don't get it why you're not getting Siraj back in the team. He's definitely someone who can make inroads with the new ball. You
I don't know,
I
man.
I
It's
mean,
just so
have
stupid
you
at this
seen
point.
those spells in the 2023 World Cup? The series is after that. I mean, he's had a good
Hmm.
IPL as well. I mean, it is. I know it is different formats and whatnot, but you're picking your team based on the performance of IPL. So why have this hypocrisy or double standard saying, okay, what players I want, I choose from based on IPL's performance, but the Stalwarts have proved themselves in the Indian setup and have done it and taken the team out of crisis as well. You do not want to base because I don't know what. I honestly don't know what is really going on behind that. But I'm really glad to see Shreyas Iyer back with a 50 in this format as well.
Hmm.
Vice
Yeah,
captain.
Shreyas Iyer as well not coming in at number four. I don't know what. I personally I can't lie, but I find some things in cricket so stupid. I think maybe at this modern day age, especially with that right-left combination thing, I still like
I
people.
mean,
I get it. They say
weren't
right-left or whatnot,
left-handers there
but
before? Weren't left-handers there
exactly.
before? Why are we suddenly so reliant on having so many left-handers rather than picking from caliber and the form or whatnot? Okay, you have
Exactly.
left-handers, you take that advantage. I get Ishan Kishan came in place of KL Rahul because he was sick or whatnot. Totally acceptable. But why
But
push a
yeah,
batter down? Shreyas Iyer was the solution to your number four problem the last World Cup. And he has been
exactly.
the solution till now. You never had to think about a number four as a problem as such in your 11 till date.
Hmm.
Why do you want to tamper with it? Why is this
The last two
coaching
wildcard
team
tournaments, the last two
why
wildcard
is this
tournaments have been
group
good.
of coaching teams selectors, why are they fiddling around so much? I did mention
I
this in the
don't know.
Afghanistan ODI series as well. I'm mentioning it now as well.
Hmm.
What is really going on? Okay, there are what 16, 17 months to the World Cup. That is there. But till now, you should have some idea in your head, right? I mean, when you're this close to the World Cup, you don't start calling players, come, you had a great IPL, I'll give you a debut year, I'll see if I can take you to the World Cup. Doesn't
Oh
work
my
like
god.
that. You had four
Like
years
one
time to
year.
prep up, especially when the ODI cricket is not being played as much as before. It is one of the least played formats. You have T20s, then Tests, then ODIs. That's how it goes. That's the reality in today's cricket.
Modern era. Hmm.
Today's cricket is just that. It's based on how much you entertain the crowd. T20s give that. Test has that duels in between. I mean, people have revived Test cricket, and that's why people watch it. ODI
Hmm.
format is the least watched, least played format as well. Although I
Hmm.
feel it has to be revived, that's a different story. My opinion being a
Yeah.
different story. I'm talking about the
That's
reality
also,
here.
yeah, right now as the people are bringing up like obviously everything's been roaming like the news have been floating around saying 40 overs ODI might be a thing. Some people are talking about the ODI World Cup's format changing, this and that. Everything's changing up, but ODI I can tell no, everyone's always behind some format, bro. Depending on the time of the ICC cycle, if we're getting closer to the World Cup and if we're dumb, like during the World Cup, oh, everyone will be like, oh, this is why we love ODI cricket, this is why we do this and that. Let the Ashes or let BGT come. Oh, this is why we love Test cricket. This is so and so. And if T20s are like like let's say we get like a really small nation beating another big nation in a T20 match, they'll say, "Oh, this is why T20 is really good. It's making cricket way more accessible, and it's way more better for like a visual perspective for the younger audience as well." And every one of them, they'll all become hypocrites. Now again, some people will say, "Oh, ODI cricket will doesn't have a spot in cricket anymore. We should move into completely into just franchise cricket and reduce the international matches as well." So I feel that's like utter woke nonsense, because you have two ODI tournaments, not one, two. You have the Champions Trophy. You have the World Cup. It's not the T20 World Cup. Is There's a reason why we call it the T20 World Cup, but we call the ODI World Cup just World Cup in like colloquial terms. So I everything and another thing is, I think personally right now you can't find. I feel there's way more players who have adapted. At least in India, I'm not talking about any other country. At least in India, I can name 60 players who can come play for the T20 side and we'll still win the championship. But I can't name 10 players on this squad that I'm like, okay, they're there in this team. Pakka, we'll be as good as 2023 or we'll be good as 2011 or 2003. I can't say that for this format, even for the test format, to be honest. But tests, I feel we're somewhat right now better than ODIs.
Yeah. And speaking about tests, ODIs, we saw a really good Jasmine Bumrah cameo again, 20 of 13. I
Yeah,
mean, that did save us some face. And when you look at England's batting, our greatest enemy in this lineup has always been Joe Root.
yeah,
It has always been in Joe Root. Any format you pick, this man has proved why been such a great figure, not only in England cricket, but in world cricket as well. I
yeah.
mean, there are two of the Fab Four remaining in ODIs uh,
Hmm.
that play regularly, and both of them got amongst the runs, but it was Joe Root's innings that stood out more.
Hmm.
It was another classic day where uh, Joe Root just guided the team through the chase, took the team
Yeah.
through, and it was hell for the bowlers. It was like slow killing. They kill.
Because
It,
yeah,
it was
they
it
were
was
trying
so
to just
smooth.
get the wickets because the wickets were toppling from the other end. But Root, that's just the experience. That's just the experience of a big game in front of the home crowd as well. I think he used the advantage home ground. They've played at Cardiff so many times. At this point, they should just be called the England and Wales cricket team. It's they love this ground, to be honest, and they just proved why they're so good. And this conditions as well. Like I think I've mentioned it before. At least I've talked to Shitish about it whenever I wasn't online. In foreign conditions, no, we are struggling right now because we've played so much cricket recently on subcontinental conditions and just in Asia since 2025. I think we played the Champions Trophy as well. We should have played in Pakistan, which is subcontinental conditions. We played the T20 World Cup. We played 2 3 seasons of IPL recently, and I think the last time we played a major like outside, I think we were at Australia, and that's it. South
Yeah,
Africa a bit before that, yeah.
I did mention it in the last video as well, saying that we've been playing so much cricket in
Hmm.
the subcontinent because you see, the World Cups were in India as well. Uh, your 26 T20 T26 T20 World Cup was in India.
Yes,
24 was in West Indies, but then your
West
23
Indies.
the World Cup, like we mentioned,
It's the World Cup.
was in India as well. So there's been a lot of cricket in the subcontinent, like you mentioned, Champions Trophy as well, and very less in foreign conditions. I mean, in Indian conditions, subcontinent conditions, you end up scoring 300s and 350s with ease because you're used to those conditions. You're used to playing spinners, controlling most of the innings in ODIs and whatnot. But
Hmm.
when you go to foreign pitches like England, South Africa, and Australia, those are Pacers' den. I mean, it's a dream of Pacers to play there. You
Hmm.
play in any of those grounds, it is a dream come true for you because of the movement you get, because of the bounce you get. And to play that it's another level of talent and skill that you require. It's a different set of
Yes.
skills rather that you need to master in these conditions as well. I mean, a lot of greats struggle. You see, Virat Kohli himself. He's only got one ODI ton in England. You would not believe, and that was in 2011. That's his only ODI ton in England. So it is not easy to play. And Rohit Sharma has ruled England, but he's struggling right now.
Exactly. That's the same man who hit 5 centuries in England during a World Cup.
Exactly.
So what to
So
say?
anything can happen in cricket and in foreign pitches. You really need to give it time. You score a
Mm.
270, 280. It's a great score.
Yeah.
And
I think
you can make
next
it
year the World
really
Cup's in
competitive.
like three different, like South Africa, Namibia, and Zimbabwe. Like, so I'm not sure how these guys are going to perform there, to be honest. And South
See,
Africa has always been a
there's
decent side in white ball.
definitely time for, and hopefully you
The
they
the bowling
up
has to
there.
get sorted out, bro. Otherwise, it's tough.
Yeah,
The bowling has to get
see,
sorted
the problem with our setup, when we come close to World Cup and all of that, suddenly we remember, oh, these guys used to have performed really well for us. Just 9 months before the World Cup, we'll bring them in, and then we'll play them. Until then, it just keeps messing with the fans' heads, viewers' heads, and wondering what lineup are you taking? Is it lethal enough? Is the bowling lethal enough to even pick those wickets up? What is happening over here?
out. Yeah. And another thing, what I want to think is we have to get some other player like Washington Sundar, like in that role as well. We still have, like, yes, Akshar Patel, all these guys we've seen, but we need. I'm not seeing many players who play that role yet in like upcoming in
My
IPL as
question
well.
is, where did Jadeja go? Where
Yeah.
did Jadeja go? He's been your crisis man for so many years. How come suddenly you're not looking at him?
I don't know why the Washington Sundar, like the glaze. I don't know sure if that's the right term, but I think Gumby just likes him so much that he always has him in his team. I swear, like last match, yes, he did bat really well. I'm not going to take anything away from him, but when I look at Washington Sundar, I do not see that player that if he's there in the squad, it will be like the perfect squad. I like you look at the 2023 squad. That squad was like perfect, like on the maybe Surya Kumar Yadav here and there also whatnot, but we were still dominant throughout the tournament. This kind of bowling lineup, like Gurur Brar, Prasidh Krishna, these guys all leak runs, guys. I'm sorry, they all leak runs. Besides Bumrah, I can't say anyone. I can't say anything else for anyone. And the issue
Nothing to
is
take
a lot of
away,
the players.
nothing to take away from Gunnar Brad's debuts.
Yeah,
I mean, the number of wickets he's picked, nothing to take away from it. But at the
yeah.
end of the day, if you're not
You need
economical
experience.
and
You need
s-
experience as well.
see when in a big tournament like the World Cup, if you end up going for a lot of runs, and then as a young player, you are going to fall under pressure. Yes,
Yeah.
he
Oh
has
yeah.
probably.
Yeah. Reminding your experience and like Jadeja. What happened to Shami, bro? What happened to Shami? Shami is
That
also just
question
like
I've stopped
disappeared.
asking. I'm tired of it as well.
Again,
What happened to
randomly they'll
Shami?
bring him up.
We're going
They'll
too
bring him
far
up
with
2 months.
Shami. I mean, you're thinking of. I mean, think of a younger player than Shami, Mohammad Siraj.
Siraj only,
ODI
yes,
is
Siraj,
his.
Siraj. But you want to
After,
mention Siraj.
yeah, the test. He's brilliant.
Mhm.
ODIs, he's brilliant. T20s, maybe he's not that economical, and I get it if he's not in the squad. But
Who
he's
is
such an asset.
economical in test now? Who's to
He's
say? Who's
such.
economical in T20 right now, bro? Who's
That's
economical in T20
That's
at this
also there.
time?
But he's such an
Uh,
asset in this ODI lineup.
yes,
I do
definitely.
not understand his absence. And a stalwart like Jadeja, it's not that he only offers with his batting, not only with his bowling. He's absolutely phenomenal in the field as well. You place him anywhere, batsmen literally shit their pants. I'm sorry I'm saying this, but they do to they think he makes them think twice before they take
Yeah.
a double.
And he won't give the batsman time, bro. 6 balls done, less than 2 minutes. We packing and we got out of here.
Batsmen think twice before running on him. That's
Hmm.
how fit he is, that's how good he is on the field as well.
Definitely.
Why won't you play him in
Just
this
play the
lineup?
veterans, bro. At this point, I don't know why. Like, there's a time to play youngsters, and this is certainly not the time. I can tell you that.
Take a squad
Youngsters,
that is a mix of youngsters and experience, but you cannot ask one experienced talent and Bumrah to lead the whole attack.
Exactly. And again, you all will bench him or like give him saying workload manager. Obviously, when you have a supporting cast like this, he'll also feel stressed. No, guys. Let's be honest. That Harshit Rana, I still don't know why is he in the team. Like another thing is he's come off like injury. He's like he was doing rehab and all of that as well. Again, you guys brought him into the squad. I don't know, bro. Like I'm not that. I think last World Cup I was really confident that we can do it. This time I'm not saying we won't win, but a lot of issues are there in the squad right now. A lot of the good players as well aren't in the best of form right now. I think our best batsman, I can't lie, it's probably Shreyas and maybe Gill right behind him. KL Rahul, obviously, if he's fit completely, definitely he's up
Yeah, it
there.
was just a sickness that rolled
Yeah,
him out. He should be
yeah.
back in the
That I
next
yeah,
ODI.
that's I think Ishan. I love him a lot, I know, but it's not the time just yet for him to break into the playing 11. Let's just stick with Rahul. And I beg BCCI, please, selectors, don't keep shuffling players. You might be thinking, oh, we won two T20 World Cups in a row. We won the Champions Trophy. The reason we won the Champions Trophy as well was because we had a good squad. We had a really good squad. At least I think if we had two or three bad picks over there, now we have like five or six bad picks over here. Fix it up. Fix it up a bit. That's it.
That's all that we have for this match. There's another match in this series, and there is quite a lot of time from uh, till the World Cup,
Yeah.
and there'll be definitely a lot to discuss on what combination we think is right, what the team should do, and like always, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, see you.
Bye.